Hi, Laura Davis-Taylor, DSF Live on the floor at InfoComm, and we're with Daniel Griffin with Userful, and looks like a very intriguing story. Tell us what command and control is and what Userful's doing that's different.
For sure, thanks very much, Laura. Can I hold the mic? Oh, I got the mic now, you're in trouble, you'll never get it back. Userful is a visual networking platform. So what that is a single solution that manages and controls all the displays and video walls in an organization and the applications that run on them. So we're showing a few of those applications here today. So command and control is one of them, control rooms, operation centers, NOCs, etc. But what we do spans from control rooms through digital signage, through displays in the lobby, through artistic video walls, meeting room video walls, all displays in a company that are used to increase productivity in operations. So for example, a control room video wall, it's there to make rapid decisions about important business issues. And so you need a variety of data points at your fingertips. It's for real-time decision making. So the command and control solution allows you to put up different sources of content in real time and share them and control them and move them, bring in new sources, basically pull in all the information that you might need to make rapid decisions about important issues.
So I love this graphic decision making. I heard graphic decision making. Can we expand on that and maybe show us a little bit of it?
Right, for sure. So what we've got here is you can see just different dashboards and data points that can be used to make decisions. So this is what we're showing here, of course, is traffic related. And so in a traffic control room, you might be wanting to know what's going on at different points in the highway systems or particular intersections. And that's what this video wall is illustrating just now, whether that's we've got transit map and traffic, road accidents, closures, etc. So this is an example of the kind of thing that might be used in a control room for traffic monitoring.
So are you guys building APIs to bring these kinds of feeds in?
Great question. So what we do, we say we are about any content source anywhere on any display at any time and in real time. So how do we do that? So everything we do is based on standards-based hardware, the network, and software. So we've got, in this case, we've got a PC, a standard PC that's running through the network to these displays, and you can pull onto that PC just about anything. So a lot of this stuff now comes through a browser, so you can put multiple full-screen browsers up on that to display content from dashboards, etc. You can pull in content from RTP, RTSP, so traffic cams, etc. You can get any content on a Userful video wall.
This is very interesting because back in the day we had to do a lot of coding to make this type of thing happen, and we were just talking on the center stage about how data is not really the only deciding factor, it's what you do with it that matters. So you're making it easy to take data, whether it's about what's happening in the field or what's happening around whatever, and you're making it visual so it's easier to interpret and do something with. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, the term we often use is data visualization, so absolutely, that's a good point. And I think one of the things that in our world today, there's so much information, so much data available out there that it's often overwhelming. And so we've found that a lot of organizations, not just in control rooms, but in other scenarios, business decision-making scenarios, an executive wants to keep an eye on various key performance indicators with the company. So they want to know what's going on in terms of sales, in terms of marketing, in terms of product shipments, and they want to keep those KPIs on a dashboard. They don't want them on the desktop where it sort of clutters their day-to-day activities. They want them somewhere where they can glance up, situational awareness. So pulling that data in and making good use of it without getting overwhelmed, because we all know there's so much data available today.
Are you able to do any kind of business triggers? So like if something happens, I'm going to alert someone that, pay attention?
That's a great question. So you started out asking about an API. So we do have an API that allows you to do those triggers from third-party software or hardware sources. So yes, absolutely you can. I sort of got sidetracked saying, no, you can put anything in just directly and you don't need to. But absolutely, for more complicated scenarios, we have a RESTful API that does allow you to do that programming. But as I say, it's not always necessary, but there are going to be some cases where you're going to want to integrate through an API, and we do have that available.
And which categories of business are you most often really helping with this product?
Yeah. So good question. So we are a horizontal solution with applications in any vertical, really. So video walls and digital displays can be used across any business. I mean, obviously, we're focused on enterprise use cases, but what we find with video walls and digital displays that there are so many different application cases that we don't say, oh, we're in this vertical or that vertical. Now, government has a lot of requirements around video walls for this sort of application, traffic and other kind of mission critical environments. But than if you think of any other business. There's other applications for corporate communication, for collaboration. I say in business, you can't have too much communication, you can't have too much collaboration, and both of those today use video walls and large format displays.
I would probably add too that you can't have too much simplicity. Right?
Right. So we're all over that too. I mean, let's throw some others in there. You need something, you can't have too much affordability either, right? So there are some other watchwords that are important to what we do as they are to many others, and certainly simplicity and affordability are two others that we emphasize.
Simplicity is the hardest thing to do. There's nothing harder than making things simple. So congratulations on doing something new and unique. So what booth number are you guys?
So we are booth 2548. We're here at InfoComm 2019 for the rest of the show, and looking forward to seeing all the rave viewers and listeners out there.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks.
Okay.